Test this out. This is so cool. I got a new DJI Osmo. They sent me a new one. And this has the face track. So it tracks my face, you know, if I was actually doing something, but I can actually like look at it on my phone because you're kind of far away right now. I'm bringing this camera along with me today to the coffee and co-work meetup. I'm really excited because the females that are coming are just people that I love. Some of them I see and talk to all the time, every day, but some of them I'm like social media friends with. So it'll be really fun to be able to see them in person. And we're just grabbing a coffee, bringing our laptops and just hanging out and chatting. So I'm excited to see everybody. And gosh, I feel like the camera quality on this is so good. And now I can just like, that's Annie. She's a local agent and one of my close friends. We've known each other for a few years now, and she's a part of the Hive. She's been such a huge help getting things ready for today. We're at the Katy Club in San Marco here in Jacksonville, Florida, and it's a newer spot. Such a great venue if you're ever planning an event or gathering. It's a really cool vibe, and the location is perfect. As you guys probably have experienced, being in real estate can feel super isolating, but it's days like this that remind me how important it is to have people in your corner. Whether it's a super simple casual meetup or a brainstorm session or just catching up over coffee, community truly makes all of the difference. I meant to record a takeaway from the coffee and co-work right after I had left when I was still wearing my beautiful red dress, but I totally forgot and I changed my clothes so that I could go for a walk on the bridge. So let's just get right into it. I want to share with you my biggest takeaway of the coffee and co-work. I feel like I was super intentional with the people that I wanted to invite to today. Like I did talk about it on my Instagram story. I did leave it open that if anyone, any female real estate agent in Northeast Florida wanted to come, like they could comment co-work and an auto DM would be sent to them. I have this automation set up through Stan Store, which you guys know I love that platform for the auto DM tool. So anyone could really grab the information on this meetup. But I definitely strategically told certain people about it that I genuinely was hoping that they would be able to come and to make it. And it was these women that some I love and know and I talk to all the time. And some of them I am Instagram friends with, and I just, have really loved their content. We've chatted a little bit in the DMs. We've talked some, and I just felt like, okay, they're like totally my vibe. Seems like someone I would be friends with. I would love to invite them to this coffee and co-work meetup. And actually, I got a message from one of the girls that totally lit me up and made my day. And it honestly only took her 2 seconds out of her day to send this to me. And like, man, these little things, like just, I don't know, a reminder. If someone made you feel a certain type of way, like just tell them, because what she told me, I had no idea, and it just really made my day. Okay, so she basically said, I'm so mad. I'm so glad we got to meet. You have been an inspiration since I got my license 6 years ago. You probably don't realize how many people you affect, but I'm glad I've gotten to follow your journey and look forward to hopefully getting together again soon. And I was like, girl, you just made my day. I know it sounds so corny, but life is hard. And when you're putting out just like so much content and whatnot, it just feels so good to hear something positive about what you're doing. Takeaway from the meetup, again, like I said, was a little strategic with who I invited. We had a really great turnout, so much positivity, really kind women. We were chatting about honestly, an array of topics. Like we talked about real estate, yes, but we also just talked about our lives, our kids, our dogs, mostly real estate, I would say. But it just was I honestly, it filled up my cup, and I just want to mention, if you don't have a community of people, a community that you're oh, I wish there was this type of group of women that I'm trying to partner up with and be around, and I'm looking for XYZ, whatever that looks like for you, maybe you have to create it yourself. That's how I feel. I feel like I want to be around these types of women, and I feel like I am a connector, and I feel like I do know a good amount of people, and this is just a great opportunity to get together with all these wonderful people at one time, build that relationship, meet in person, and we can talk about real estate, and people can share like what people did share. They shared like struggles or challenges that they're currently having in their transactions. And we all just kind of provided some feedback on that. And I feel like it's just so nice to get out of the house, be around positive women, and also be able to like talk about things that we actually have going on in our business, and to have others be there to like help us and support us, provide feedback. And yeah, it was just so much fun. I had a great time. That's like my biggest takeaway, is like it filled up my cup and I had a great time. I also was going to share with you, let's say to an agent who's like wanting to put this together but is nervous about it. I think like, yeah, I felt nervous about it. It is out of my comfort zone. A part of me was like, are people going to come? Okay, do I need to have like some type of structure or questions or training or a speaker or offer something, have some kind of incentive? And I was like, you know what? No, let's like not put that stress. Let's not put that pressure on ourselves, and let's just show up. I promote it in like a really casual way. Like, come hang out, bring your laptop, let's get a coffee, let's hang out, let's collaborate. And I feel as though other women are looking for that too. And again, totally out of my comfort zone, and I felt like, okay, if nobody shows up, at least I'm gonna have my laptop, I'm gonna get some really good coffee, and I will get some work done. And I think the more that I do it, the more that I talk about it, the more that I share about it, the more likely agents will show up. Luckily, agents did show up today, so that's a huge win. If you have any questions about hosting your own co-working coffee happy hour meetup with other real estate agents to create community, please let me know below in the comments, and I will answer on the next video that I create on this topic. I think it'll be really great to answer your guys' questions so that I make sure I provide as much value as possible for you. How I'm planning to show up differently next time is, I don't really think there's a whole lot I would change. I think it would be really fun to get, because it seems like the women that at least came today, they're really into social media. So I think it would be fun to bring my camera, bring a tripod, and for all of us to do a reel together, and then we can all collaborate on it and share it on our social medias. I think that would be super fun. So that's the only thing that I'm thinking that I would probably do differently. I'm just really hoping to be a light for other female real estate agents, create a community that they can be a part of, and they can be a part of other friendships with like-minded, growth-minded, positive women that love helping, love collaborating, love helping each other, lifting each other up. I feel like we need more of that, and I'm really excited about this. I not so much like trying to build it up to where there's like so many real estate agents that come, because honestly I think that gets to be overwhelming, a little intimidating. I want to keep it still intimate, and that way I feel like I can have more meaningful conversations that way. Please, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye!